Okay, here we go, solving the same problem, but this time we're following our order of operations rule to the T. So we're gonna, of course, keep doing our vibe, and of course, again, keeping our order of operations in mind. So the first thing we need to do is, of course, find our variable. Our variable is right here. Our variable is inside our parentheses, so we won't be addressing that for a little bit. Now we go through our order of operations to see which inverse operation we can do first to help isolate that variable. So we're at I, and we're gonna look over here. We have addition or subtraction. If we look here, you'll see that there is no addition or subtraction taking place outside of the parentheses. And since P is all the way up there, we're not gonna do that part just yet. Then we move up, we see multiplication or division. Right here, we see the 4 outside the parentheses, and we know that that 4 is being used to multiply everything inside the parentheses, which means I now need to do that part first. So we're gonna undo that by performing inverse operations. So I need to divide that by 4. So undoing a multiplication of 4 means I need to divide by 4. Next comes my balancing act. Divided this side by 4. I need to also divide this side by 4. Okay, now when we evaluate this portion, we see we have x plus 1 is equal to 6 left. Right? Now, what do we do after this? We've completed all our vibes, and now let's look at our order of operation. But we see that we're not done, and there's no further we can go here. So we have to vibe once more to see if we can further isolate our variable and get to our solution. So we found our variable, check. Now we need to perform an inverse operation. Which inverse operation is that? Addition or subtraction? Yes, we have an addition or subtraction taking place here, which is obviously addition. So that's the inverse operation that we're gonna do first. We're gonna undo this addition, and to undo that, that means we need to subtract. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to subtract 1 right here. So the inverse of adding 1 is subtracting 1, and since we did that on that side, we have to also do our balancing act, which is to subtract 1 from that side. So now we're left with just x on this side is equal to 5. Right, so we see that we get the same answer as before. I'm going to go ahead and, of course, check by substitution. So we have 4 multiplied by 5 plus 1 is equal to 5 plus 1 is 6 multiplied by 4, 24. So our answer is indeed correct.